Hey everybody, Steve Matson here. This is my creating project presentation for EDU 709. Description of my lessons that I did. The first lesson has an instructional video talking about the web-based typing tutor Big Brown Bear. The next video has talks about a game called Typing Aliens Attack. As students have a goal of beating my score, posted below the video. There's a screencast video that shows students how to access the site, how to play the game, as well as explaining the score and the timer used. Finally, there's a link to the site and the screenshot of my score to beat, which both are clickable links to the site so they can go. Technology and resources used. Weebly is used as a platform with an instructional video, a screencast, a screenshot, and links for my students to follow to the typing tutor games. And here's the URL right here. But what I'm going to do is go through my slides here, and then we'll come back and check out the actual Weebly site there for you. What's required of teachers? Teachers using my site will need just basic computer skills of navigating the websites and very basic keyboard and mouse knowledge. And students' prior knowledge and skills, they'll also need basic computer skills in navigating websites and very basic keyboard and mouse knowledge. Students also may need to know the letter names, not necessarily as the game is played by sight and not sound, so they can match the letters visually, which is good enough for them to kind of get going, especially for those kindergartners. What are the students asked to do? Students are asked to watch both videos for the lesson, then follow the link to the website. While on the site, students learn typing skills by locating the keys on the keyboard and pushing the same corresponding key on their own keyboard. Each time a letter is typed correctly, a point is earned, and each time a wrong key is typed, a point is deducted. So after a 30-second time interval, their score is recorded. That's the first game, the Big Brown Bear, and their goal is to beat my score posted on the screenshot. And after students complete the game, they're encouraged to play until they beat my score. Procedures of the project. First, I bring my students to the Weebly site. I'll show them how to use the video by clicking on it and watching the instructional video, and then clicking on the screencast below that so they can see how to access everything and play the game. Then I'll show my students how to click the blue link to access games online site, and after that they'll be free to explore the keyboard and play the game. Some advantages of this project is that my students will become more familiar with the key placement on the keyboard and will act as a springboard into the home row for typing and advancing their digital literacy skills throughout the rest of my lessons as the school year goes on. These are just the first two lessons I've designed. I'm teaching technology for kindergarten through third graders next year, and keyboarding and writing and blogging, and I'm keeping it kind of an ELA slant on it is the way the administration wanted me to approach it, which is kind of cool. So I'm going to start off with a keyboard lesson the first week of the month, and then the next week of the month I'll do like a publishing, a kid blog, or using Microsoft Word or Google Docs. And then the third week of the month we'll do like a video editing or photo editing type lessons and whatnot, and they'll all be kind of structured the same way. I'll have an instructional video talking about what we're going to do, and then have a screencast just demonstrating everything so they can watch it and use that. And then have an assignment for them to do, or if it's game based, have a goal for them to beat and whatnot. So I'm kind of going to set it up that way. So each week we learn a different skill, and the fourth week of the month they'll publish writing pieces that they've came up with through their writing program they use within their general ed classrooms. So we'll kind of have that type of a structure, and so each month they'll learn a couple new keyboarding programs and a couple new publishing programs or websites to use, and then some photo and video type stuff to do. A couple disadvantages of this project is that a lot of students may not have experience on devices or such as Chromebooks and laptops and desktops. In this case, they may need some more one-on-one time than the other kids. before being comfortable, maneuvering the mouse and locating keyboards and doing that type of stuff. As we all know, not everybody has access to the internet at home and whatnot, so some kids will have a little leg up on it, and other kids may come as a smaller disadvantage. But I'm hoping with their weekly access with me, and then using the one-to-one devices my district has throughout the school year, they can access my site other times in school and hopefully outside of school as well, so they can practice their skills more than just the 45 minutes I get them. Some effective instructional strategies are instructional videos and screencasts that show explicitly the typing tutor based game, and then the other type of sites and programs and apps that we'll use. They'll be available for students to view during class, at home, or with the other teachers. It's kind of one of those things where they can catch the lesson as many times as they really need to, which is awesome, until they learn the skill, or at least they're able to navigate the site and do what we're hoping they can do. They can take this learning with them anywhere. They have an internet connection and a device, really, so they can practice their typing skills with this website so far, and then as I add more pages throughout, they'll be able to do the lessons and retake in the instruction that I'm offering, and visit the links and whatnot outside of the time that I'm using. I think that's pretty important there. Transferring this innovation, they can transfer this to any other subjects, really. Publishing works in the writing program, and they can use these skills during the M-Step that they take. It's a lot of keyboarding and typing for there, and during future lessons in my class about blogging and word processing and searching the internet and whatnot. Computers are pretty much where school's going and everything, and this is just kind of going to take them to where they need. They can navigate websites and produce some documents and research, items and whatnot. And, this should really help them out in, all their areas of their schooling from now on. So that's the end of my slideshow there. I'm going to hit escape on that one, and we'll minimize this and bring up my website. You can see here, it's called orielnest.weebly.com. I work for Charlotte. We're the Orioles, so kind of put a little play on that there. And the course I'm teaching is called Digital Literacy, so I just named the site Digital Literacy. Made it pretty basic. Like I said, I'm teaching kindergarten through third graders, so I wanted to keep the type a little minimalistic and have it more video based for my kindergarten first graders to take it in. You can see I've got 3 pages here. Big brown bear, type in aliens attack, and then we got some high scores. Show you the high score page here. We're gonna try and keep this updated as much as possible. Have a little screenshot of my high score, and at the end of the week take the kids with their highest scores and add them in here. Same thing with my other game here. So as we approach new games and use new games, I'll add in my screenshots and add their kids' high scores that they make there. But we're take a look at our first page here, and we'll just have we call it a minute with Mr. Matson. And what I'll do is I'll just click this first instructional video because you can kind of take a look at it, and then we'll look at the next screencast as well, and get you an idea of what my site says here. So this is what the kids will experience.
Morning, kids. Welcome to A Minute with Mr. Matson. Now today we're going to talk about a game called Big Brown Bear. It's a Chromebook app we're going to use, and it's a typing tutor. It's going to help you learn where the keys are on the keyboard, so when we get down to publishing some of your stories, you'll have a better idea of where the keys are and be able to type your story a little bit better. What you're going to want to do is click the video underneath this one, and that's our screencast of the week, and it talks about Big Brown Bear. It's a video that's going to show you how to access the site and how to play the game, and it's going to show you my high score for you to beat. I want you to have fun with this. Good luck. We'll see you next time.
So after viewing that instructional video there, let's scroll down to the screencast of the week, and they can click on this.
Hey class, Mr. Matson here. Today I've got a website to show you. It's called Big Brown Bear, and it's a typing game. You're going to want to look on the desktop right here. It says Big Brown Bear. We're going to double click that with 2 clicks. That's going to open up our web page here, and it says welcome to the keyboard game. Press the key shown in red to score a point. Be careful, press the wrong one and you'll lose a point. Good luck. Click here to start. So we're going to click our mouse. It says press the space bar to start. Now the space bar is the long thin bar underneath all these letters on your keyboard. Go ahead and find that space bar, give it a push. Now you'll see we're looking for the letter V. It's in between the C and the B on your keyboard, just as like it's shown up here on the screen. So we're going to find V and press it. Next we're looking for the letter G between the F and the H. Go ahead and find that, press it. Now we're over here for the W, and you'll notice the time is ticking down as our score goes up. We got one more there. It says game over, our time is up. If we look down here, it says click here to try the new learn to type game, but we're looking at this button right here, play again. Now your goal is to beat my score of 4. So if you haven't beaten my score of 4 yet, I want you to click play again. Do your best. Have fun.
So now they'll scroll down here to our website of the week, and like I said before, we have the screenshot here of my high score, and that's a clickable link, or they can click the link right here, and then I got my little beat Mr. Matson's high score. So that the link right there will take you to the game, and you can play the game. I'm gonna X out of here though, and I'll bring you back up to the top, and we'll just take a quick look at Type in Aliens Attack. It's just the same type of setup. We've got a little, you know, what is it, a 1 minute, 2 minute video here, a minute with Mr. Matson, talks about the game, what we want to do. Again, I got the screencast, shows the kids how to play it, how to navigate it, and then we've got the clickable link here and the clickable photo with my high score for them to beat. So that's my site. I hope my kids enjoy it, and I hope you've enjoyed my presentation. I wish you all luck with our last 8 weeks here in finalizing your projects for the capstone or whatever, and good luck with your ventures beyond.